Hey guys, this is Captain for reporting for duty, and today I'm going to be reviewing the K&F Concept Security Camera Model DQ201. Yeah, this is a really cool product, a solar-powered security camera. So let's jump in and check it out. First thing is we have the instruction guide. Let's take a look at this. I always like a good instruction guide that has lots of pictures and details. Okay, so far this is in multiple languages. As you can see, it comes with brackets for it. It says, gives you information about all of it here. Should be interesting to see. Even tells you how to hook up the solar panel properly. Good, all this is going to have a lot of information here to go through to set this thing up, but it looks like it's going to walk us right through everything that we need. Next in the box we have the solar panel. There we go, take that off of there, and here we are. This is the solar panel. Feels nice, feels sturdy. There's the mounting bracket. There's the connecting for the USB-C here for connecting to the camera, I'm sure. We're going to set that to the side there out of the way. Alright, looks like here we have our mounting bracket and some screws. Excellent. And we have some more screws. We have the cable here, the USB cable. This should be the camera here. We're just going to move all this right out of the way here. Alright, this is the camera. Check this camera. It's got some good weight to it. Feels pretty sturdy so far. There we are. Alright, here is our camera here. And there it is. It's going to rotate. We're going to move this. It's going to take a little bit of work to get through here to figure out all this stuff up, but it looks pretty nice. There it is, the info. There's the ones. We're going to take that safety plastic off in a little bit. I'm going to look through the instructions, put this together, and we're going to see how it goes. Alright, I took the little stand that came with here, mounting stand, just screws these together. This mounts into here, which gives you an adjustable stand. This way that you can screw into 3 screws, mount it to somewhere, put the panel up where it's going to catch light. And then this cable here is going to plug into the camera, giving us power. So this has quite a distance, so we can keep that away from the camera to make sure we get it positioned to where we want, if it's not right where the camera is going to be. The next thing we're going to want to do is use the instruction manual here. This instruction manual is going to give us a digital scan here code to scan. So here's for the App Store or a Google. And since I'm using Google, I'm just going to scan it with Google here. And there we go. It's going to take you right to the web address here to open up the Google Store to do the downloading that you need here. And here it is, install. So we're going to install that app here. Just waiting for it to install. It does ask you to turn on 2 permissions below. It says use Cloud Edge app to access mobile cellular data and wireless LAN. Also allow Cloud app to receive push message, where the cell phone will not receive an alarm push when the motion detector is set off. So we're going to open this app up right now. Let's see what happens here. There it is. We're going to tell it to allow. So far the instructions are walking me right through this really good and well. Now I'm going to start this account. I'm not going to show you my account name and password, so bear with me for a minute. Alright, now that we've opened up the app, we have to do a new account. So we're going to click sign up now, because we can't just log in because we don't have an account yet. We're going to click on that. There we go. And then we're going to go through the steps. I'm going to take a moment and fill in this information and get back to you. Now on this camera 2, you're going to open it up here, and this is where you're going to put in your micro SD card. Now it's essential too that we put the micro SD card in before we try to identify it with the phone software that we put on. Alright, so now I have this all charged up. I've been charging up the solar panel under low light conditions. I want to see how well it does with the lights really low. I've got the app on my phone, and I'm going to go through the steps. I had to get a micro SD card. This does not come with a micro SD. And I'm going to put it in there and follow the instructions. So it says please insert the micro SD first, and then we're going to press, please long press the button for power button for 5 seconds. They should have an indicator with a red light blinking. So we're going to do that. Going under this way. All right, it goes upside down that way. I figured it out. Okay, push that card in. There it goes. It clicks in there. You can see it does that little click. Now here's the power button we're supposed to hold down for 5 seconds. Sorry, it's a little hard to show and do this at the same time here. It should be here. That should be reset. This should be power. Here we go. Here's the button. We're going to hit the button. Oh, there we go. It turned right on. There's the red light showing that camera has started successfully. So I'm going to close this up. Once again, there's that red blinking light right there on the front. So just so you know how that works, right there. All right, so I'm going to set it down and do the next step. Now, next one says put the camera and smartphone 1 to 3 feet or away from the router to set the Wi-Fi. It's to make sure it has a strong enough signal. So we want to make sure it does that. Now it says camera supports only 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi and doesn't support 5G. So be careful with that. And we want to make sure it at least has an 85% signal for the first time. And now the book's going to walk us through the process. So I'm going to go through that myself and then see how well it goes. So we're going to add the device there. I'm going to hit it right on the phone there. And as you see there, it's going to give options right there on the phone. This is a little hard to do. I apologize for that. It says we want battery camera. So I'm going to select battery camera. And it's going to walk us right through the whole system. So it says hold the device power button to start the device. I already did on there. So it should be started. It's flashing. It shows it right now. It says press the battery camera button to wake the device if asleep. It's not. Please stay near the router for best. We're going to hit next. Okay, so we're going to hold the reset and wait for it to flash red. So we're going to go back to here. And the reset button should be the other one, not the start one, but the one right next to it. So 1, 2, 3, 4. There it goes. Okay. Now I think I didn't hold it. Oh, there goes this flash. There we are. So now I'm going to take my phone and hit next. Allow Cloud Edge to access location. I'm going to tell it yes. So now it's going to say, hey, there's your Wi-Fi, and yes. That's the one we want. Now I can't show you my password, so I'm going to have to do that off camera. Now, one thing I did find out while I was testing this is after I put in the card and it all showed working, when I first set it off to detect it, to test it, it did tell me that my SD card was not formatted and it had to format that SD card. So that's no problem. You just do it right on your app and set that, so then your SD card will be storing that information on it in your camera here, which is working really good so far. I've tested it extensively, walking in front of it to see how the detector goes, and I'm doing it from different distances, and it's picking up everything great. So I click the message button, see it says alarm messages. You can click on there, and there it is. There's the video of what it's picked up. It's going to show you, yes, there's me in my lounge pants testing out the camera. Now, for the purposes of this video, I'm not going to have this all set up, but it does tell you how to set this thing up properly and everything, because I want to test it out in a couple different ways. So I'm just going to test it temporarily in the house using Little Frugal as my guinea pig, because it's going to walk you through how to set all this up and mount it to where you want it mounted, which I will do later. All right, so here you go. You see here, it's giving me a feed right now. I can turn this too and see it this way. My room isn't lit really bright right now. It's just in my studio to test it. As you see also, it's got an intercom feature. You can hit that and use the intercom. You can take a screenshot. You can record what's going on live too as well. So it detects what's going on, and you can see if there's any movement. You can click on that. You can go right there and click on it to see anything that's picked up, and see it's going to give you all the times it's been set off. And then you can view each one. See, motion detection is showing you there. So even if you see somebody there right live, you can click on the app, talk to them right through the intercom of the thing live, or watch back what's occurred recently and set off that sensor. So let's check it again. All right, guys, the next thing I want to do is test this with the night mode. So what I did is I had Little Frugal go in my bathroom, and that's downstairs. It's completely dark. And I'm going to tell him to go in, and we're going to see how it detects him in there and how well it looks. All right, buddy, go in. see what happens. Okay, here he goes. Now look. Okay, we're going to click on that. Look, because we're getting messy. And look, there he is. Let's turn it this way. I told him to go in there and stay. So you can see. Now, you guys can't maybe see as well because I'm videotaping that, but I can see him really well that he's in there. The night vision is doing really well. Hey, buddy, how are you? I just turned the intercom on. He didn't know this is going to have that, so I could talk to him right there. As you can see there, he's looking around in the dark. Look, I could take a screenshot of him. Boom, there we go. Camera's on him really good. There we are. Can you hear me? Oh, allow Cloud Edge to record audio. We can do that, so now it can record audio too. Watch it. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? So right now it's recording him in the dark. Watch this. See, look at that. There it is. I got a microphone. All these things here when I turn it this way to do it. Let's hit there. So let's hit that. All these options are wonderful. All right there on the camera. I just want to take a moment once again to show you that, see, there's the motion detection. You can see him playing his day on the camera with the night vision, so you can see him around. It's really cool. I want to try something else here. See, you can set your alerts on how it's going to tell you all the alerts that you've received there. Everything you've done, it's going to always show you. It's a really cool feature, really easy to use. All right, guys, another thing I want to show you is, see, here's the camera. All I have to do is pull up the app, pull up the camera, and I can click on this here, and it's going to show me that room wherever that camera is at live at any time. So anytime I want, I can just click on that and see what's going on. Once again, I can hit the intercom and talk to somebody. I can take a screenshot. I can start recording whenever I want. Okay, my network signal is weak right now, but that's okay because it's pretty far away. And so we have all these options. Look at this. We can even move the camera. Look at that. By selecting this, I can move that camera. It's automatically moving wherever I want it to be. Look at that. How cool is that? So you can readjust it after you have it set up, or if you think something's going on and you just want to look around, you can easily do that as well by just using the app. So you don't have to go out and reposition the camera. You can do all that in one shot, really easy with the app. How cool. Go back here, and once again, you can record, talk through it at any time, whenever you want, by just selecting that image. Well, there you guys have it, the K&F Concept security camera. You know, this is a wireless camera. It does not support 5G though, so be careful on there. No 5G support, but awesome battery life. It does a solar powered charging. It also has full HD 1080p as well as color night vision, which is really a cool concept, I think, especially for the price point of this. And I love how it's so easy to use using your phone. It works as a two-way talk too for remote access, so you can use it as an intercom as well. I'm really looking forward to using this K&F Concept security camera more. I really don't think it disappoints. For the price point, you really get a whole lot for your money. And on top of that, you can connect it with other cameras, so you can add other cameras to it. Once again, super easy to start, really easy to use. Follow the simple instructions on the app that it walks you through when you connect it. And the instruction manual it comes with too is really well done. It seems to be holding up. I tested it for quite a bit in different conditions, dark, light. It does a really good job. I will say during the light, the picture is really, really good. The dark does an okay job too. Overall, for the price point for a security system that doesn't take a massive amount of startup, I think you're going to really like this. I like the fact that really that does solar power and that we don't have to disconnect and reconnect batteries or hook a hardline to a continuous power source. A really interesting concept, really cool. All comes in the package with everything you need. Now, the one major negative I have about this, I would say, is that it does not come with the multimedia card, which, you know, that's common for a lot of things, but that small micro SD card is something you're definitely going to have. So if you are picking one up, make sure you pick up that SD card. Otherwise, I'm really looking forward to this thing and seeing what it can do. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you don't mind, please be sure to hit like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And until next time, keep it frugal.